Hello everyone, I brought this video to you today. It's about opening the Drieghan nodes that came out today, and mainly delivering the 3 Rulupee flags that we got yesterday. This is where we picked up Rulupee's flag yesterday, and if you keep heading south, you get to see Drieghan area. Finding the first node is somewhat tricky. You kind of have to guess your way through. This is the Domain lumber camp, and when you find a node, it's kind of easy to find a node manager. If you don't see it right away, you can always just go to your map and right click on the node to see the NPC. And next node, I just didn't bother really guessing the way through. I mainly just clicked on the nodes and clicked on previous node. It kind of guides you to where this node is connected to, supposedly. And try not to do things like this. Following the way would actually save you time. This general area is so rocky and there's a lot of streams, so if you jump like me anywhere and everywhere, you might be stuck under a cliff and you just can't find your way back up. So in the map, you can click previous node and it marks the one node that we came from and the other node that we're heading to. And if you have hard time finding a node, I really suggest that you go look up somethinglovelace.net. They have a whole Drieghan map already updated from a long time ago, so you can always use that as your reference. You can see the glimpse of that dragon nest. I'm gonna glide down, and this will be where we will be fighting the new world boss, Garmoth. It's super wide, and from the YouTubes that I've seen, the boss completely fills up this place, so the boss fight will be exciting. And tomorrow when the boss spawns, I will make a recording out of it to see and observe its pattern and maybe provide some guidelines not to die, or let's see how it goes. Hopefully everybody gets lucky and pick up whatever they need. Right after Garmoth nest is the Necropolis, and this is actually where you will be planting your first Rulupee flag. After talking to the node manager, you just keep going up and you will find the area knowledge as well. So not too far from the where you found your node manager and the node knowledge, just right across from that mountain you can see the Rulupee and Rulupee flag placing position. After placing your flag, your Rulupee will spawn, and then you just finish your quest and pick up your box and the key. This node manager at the Blood Wolf settlement was the only node manager that I couldn't really talk to, and I'm guessing either I need to do some questline or gain some knowledge on it before I can get to talk to him. I'm going to explore the east side of Drieghan first, so I am heading towards the Sherekhan ruins. This is one of the easier hunting grounds in Drieghan. As you can see, most of the mobs are at level 62. They are gray or like deep green color. So I'm guessing they're around like Volgans or Naga level, but I haven't hunted any mobs here yet to tell you how easy or hard it is. There's a lot of repeating quests, daily quests here, so I'm guessing it could be good for getting some kapras in. Not so sure the daily quest reward is, but I'm sure they will do at least give you some CP XP for it. The Kimut lumbering camp, and you can connect this node through Sherekan Shrine, which is not too far, but it has high cost in CP to start lumbering, which is 5. But once you connect this Kimut lumbering camp from Sherekan Shrine, as you can see, I can send some of my glitch workers here, and later when I successfully canceled my glitch artisan goblin at level 30, it only took him like 30 minutes to complete the work. So I think it is somewhat good investment for pine timbers and birch timbers to farm it here, because there's only pine timbers in Sherekan Shrine and Murray Cave, and Murray Cave is way too expensive for just a lumbering load. So this node is what I have been waiting for, and I just finished connecting it. And I think that ping point is the Drieghan, and it's somewhat distance away, so I'm just gonna speed through it. Before heading to Drieghan, I realized there was another node here, right next to the Tushira area, and it's called Forgotten Gateway. I believe this gateway might be a new expansion road towards another area that they are developing right now, so which is something that we can look forward to. Now, let's really go to Drieghan. Duvencrune, I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is Duvencrune, a new village. Looks really nice, very open, I like how they have all the NPCs in the one area. At least I won't get lost in it like Halcyon or Valencia. Oh, the investment bank would be something that you could work on right now because the city just came out and you can always aim for the first rank on the housing without competing with existing players already put in like thousands of pearls in it. Now I'm just going to talk to all the NPCs and fast forward the process for it. They basically have all the NPCs. They have fishing delivery, imperial crafting delivery. I saw Patragio here as well, and stable work. It's a full-blown uptown. Like there's a marketplace, so if you want to move your main town over here, it would completely work out. But I don't suggest it. This town is still too far away from the world boss. Oh, the Drieghan main storyline quest can be started from the Black Spirit, but you have to start it from Grana, and you're gonna have to have your Grana quest line done to be able to start it. Talking to all the NPCs might look somewhat tedious, but this is the best way to gain easy energy on it, especially with new area. It is somewhat good chunk of energy that you can gain. I think I gained about like close to 10 energy from it, from like just discovering all those nodes and talking to all the node managers, town, village people. It just helps in the long run, so I wouldn't skip out any NPCs. When you are not so sure which NPC you haven't found out, you can use your world map, zoom it up a little bit, and then you'll see those like question marked NPCs and their locations by right clicking on those icons. The chief NPC of this town is on the top somewhere. I couldn't find my way through really easily, but eventually I found it through the world map. And as you can see just now, all those housings are, there's nothing in it. Nobody have bought it yet. But by the time you watch it, somebody might have spent some pearls on it. So good luck finding rank 1 housing. And this is me trying out if I get lucky with any good worker, which I didn't this time. I'm gonna have to bring all my alts here to roll some workers. Now talking to all the NPCs are done at Duvencrune, I'm going to finish finding all the nodes. And here, don't forget to place your flag at the Duvencrune site. For Rulupee's flag, it's actually behind the town. You just follow the road you can right click on the flag to find the exact spot of where you need to place your flag. This is the nearby farm from Duvencrune. These tiny nodes people usually easily forget about, but you will need every node discovered to get full energy for it. But before that, I need to go place my flag. I keep forgetting to do this. But now this time I'm going there for sure. Flag placing is done. I talked to all the NPCs, farmlands, found all those farmlands. Now it's time to move on to the other half of Drieghan nodes. Here I stopped for a bit to see if what I was seeing was right. Those horses are the new wild horses for tier 5, I believe. I changed to my training uniform and everything, and I realized I didn't have rope, so I had to pass it on. But I'm excited to come back to catch them. This is the new Sherekhan Necropolis node. This is the high-end grinding spot for Drieghan area. I believe during the daytime it's about Pilakujeo level of mobs will spawn, and during the nighttime it will change into Akman level mobs. So we'll see how it goes. And I only got to grind for a little bit during the daytime. These mobs are definitely harder than Pilakujeo mobs. They do way more CCs on you. They run around like crazy. Some mobs actually use the warrior skills. Gravedigger, I believe it is. It's somewhat crowded as well right now. People are all trying out a new place. We'll see how it goes later on. But this Sherekhan Necropolis drops the new crystal ingredients, so it's definitely a place that you need to try out. Also that new belt, the new balance belt, I'm interested in swapping my belt into those, but I heard the drop rate sucks, so we'll have to wait for a bit for that. Here I am looking for the Fountain of Origin, but you have to go down a little bit instead of going up the hills, because the fountain that you want to discover is actually a waterfall. And this is a different node that I just found. Or just an NPC. And that's the node knowledge right there. And the node ranger is somewhat at distant location. A slight reminder of Valencia nodes, right? But at least we can see our maps here. running around with the horse all over Drieghan, you will need some carrots, so make sure you bring some carrots with you. I definitely just realized that I totally forgot about the Sherekhan Necropolis flag for Rulupee quest. So I'm working my way back there to place my flag and get my last box. And that is the last flag location. Down the flag and talk to Rulupee. Since I have all 3 chests, I'm gonna open it. And besides the crocodile origin stone, I expect to be Sherekhan crown, so not too bad, not too bad. I'm gonna go to the top area and then just fly down or glide down. This is kind of scary whenever I glide down at that height. And this is the conflict zone. Did my character just fall? This is semi-town, so there are quite a bit of NPCs. Make sure you talk to them all for your extra energy. There is the stable manager. Since there's a stable manager, you should recover your horse. The adventure is not over yet. Not too far from the Ahit conflict zone. There is another node just up north, so just follow the road and there you go. Akum Rocky Mountain. This node has mining nodes and it's the new iron and zinc node, so If you're short on your ores, you know where to get it. It's not gonna be cheap CP wise, but I think it's a good investment for at least for a little bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, so when you're gliding down with the T9 horse, you need to make sure you use the skill instead of just jumping off the cliff, or you gotta run. That was embarrassing. And this is the last node that I'm discovering in Drieghan area. I gained so much energy from discovering all the Drieghan area and talking to all the NPCs. You should definitely spend some time doing so. You can always press H and check all the knowledge categories that, you know, see if which ones just need one more NPC to talk to. This is easy way to increase your energy to max level. Well, thank you everyone for watching this long video. I'll be back with the cliff weapon enchanting. Thank you for all the subscribes.